Hello, hello! This is Atlas Leaf, also known as Doc. We're continuing a Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Now, we have been exploring the Forest Temple and have just defeated our third ghost, bringing back the green fire now. We have explored most of the map already. So, let's continue. Back in the first room we've entered, and there is the fourth ghost. But this one too has tricks up its sleeve. One of the Poe sisters. If she splits into multiple images, you need to figure out which one is the real one. Is it this one? The little twirl gave you away. Are you always behind me? So devious. I think you are. Ooh, not always. Oh no, which one is it now? There we go. And suddenly the darkness lifts. And we really filled out the map. Only one way left to go. Well, actually, let me do a quick spider check, just in case I missed any. But I think I already got the ones here. It looks clear. Off we go. Again, the architecture is a mystery. These giant stone... I guess it would be levers for moving this entire floor? Feels like a vault down here. There's the spider I've been hearing. 24 tokens total. And a bundle of arrows. And just like that, we've come full circle. And here at the base, where it's suddenly ornate again. Delicate stonework, vaulted ceilings, rich carpet. And then hidden at the base, as though it's in a vault, is this. The gallery. With what appears to be Ganon's castle, depicted with a withering forest. Or perhaps maybe this is this structure here, the forest temple with the forest around it withered. It almost looks like there's a sculptula in the trees. But the room is empty, so I suppose we should meander off. Not quite. Evil spirit from beyond. Phantom Ganon. What an entrance. There we go. And the battlefield's changed. It's an evil ghost of the forest temple. He comes out of one of the pictures. Answer his magic attack with an attack of your own. Arrows and the hookshot do nothing. So let's try the Sword of Evil's Bane. Oop, not quite fast enough. Oh, my timing's all off today. Definitely take my chance to get my hits in. He flies around so unnaturally. Just kind of letting his limbs dangle like a puppet. And he is defeated. Almost too soon. What a fun battle. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like you may be getting stronger, but you've only defeated my phantom. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the space between dimensions. When you fight the real me, it won't be so easy. And we have a heart container. Now, wasn't that a fight? Wasn't that an entrance? I think we should talk about that real quick because it was really a grand reveal. So we enter expecting a boss fight, and then we're given a gallery of paintings and a sense of, like, tranquility. But as soon as we leave is when we realize that Phantom Ganon is here. His initial attack, going between the paintings, is so unsettling, but also matches what we've seen with the Poe sisters before. They've also used paintings to hide themselves and attack. But then, when he realizes that isn't a worthwhile strategy, he abandons his horse and just continues to face us head-on, hovering menacingly. Very enjoyable fight. Very dynamic. Everything you'd expect from Ocarina of Time. Chamber of the Sages. Thank you. Because of you, I could awaken as a sage. I am Sarah, the Sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come because I know you. No, you don't have to explain it to me. Because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now please, take this medallion. You receive the Forest Medallion. Sarah awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Sarah will always be your friend. What's this? Hi there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Sarah broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal the secret to you. Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered the Forbidden Forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust her child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was a child of destiny, whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took the child in. After the mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now finally the day of destiny has come. You are Helayan, and were always bound to leave this forest. And now you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Atlas, break the curses on all of the temples and return peace to Hyrule. I so love how immediately after you break the curse in the Forest Temple, you can see striking change in the world. The Deku Babas have already been banished. The Great Deku Tree sprout, which has been prevented by dark magic from flourishing, has suddenly sprung up, as though the Great Deku Tree hadn't quite passed away. Some of him was left maybe in his roots, waiting for a chance to leave something of himself behind to protect the forest. I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you broke the curse in the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot. For how dark the world has become in 7 years while we were sealed at the Temple of Time, we can already see that we can change, make things return to the way they were. Because now the Korkori Forest is all wonderful again. I feel like you've known you a long time, mister. You can buy arrows at a shop only if you have a bow. Have you got one, mister? I do indeed. These stones are no longer so large. I still think you really look like somebody I've seen before, mister. Ah. But now that we set the forest right, we still have many other temples to find and restore. We can even see on our map that it's there's definitely places that we already know we need to visit. Zora's River, Kakariko Village, and Death Mountain. But before we do any of those, I think we should return to the Temple of Time. Sheik initially gave us the clue that we need to head to Kakariko to find the hookshot. Definitely seems like it'd be a good to take a visit back. This journey's so long by foot. Maybe we can do something about that. Ah, but as soon as we approach Castletown, Ganondorf's evil influence. No thank you, this is terrifying. The Temple of Time seems so non-disturbed compared to the rest of Castletown. I suspect that magic, potentially the magic that protects the Triforce, also protects this location. Hello, Sheik. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. By doing this, you will travel in time 7 years. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. You have learned the Prelude of Light. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Atlas, we shall meet again. A blinding flash this time. And just like that, 7 years backwards. And we're back in Castletown. Before anything has changed. My precious little puppy's fur coat is very special compared to the other mutts around here. It's back to daily life. So, while we're young again, I think we'll do a few little in-between things before we continue on. We need to find out who wants a scary mask. So I think there are a few potential choices that would be the obvious ones. The one is the child in the graveyard, and the other one is the skull kid in the forest. Because Nave mentioned that he seemed sad to have no face. A chicken hatched from the egg! Oh, that's the mask everyone's talking about. Looks kind of strange. I do so enjoy the various bits of dialogue, depending on which mask you're wearing. Get out of my face, you good for nothing. Well, you're just a grump. "24 spiders, so not quite enough spiders to visit the spider house again." I'm sorry, I'm not really interested in that. That's not very different from Mr. Dampe, is it? Nothing? You want to be like Mr. Dampe, and this is not very different from him? But you're not interested? Ah. But let's try out our new magic. Sarah, I have to tell you about the future. When you want to hear my voice play Sarah's song, you can talk with me anytime. But everything will be different. I suppose it's probably not a good idea to meddle with the future before it happens. Secrets? What a strange place. Oh, I should mention, the Stone of Agony rumbles near hidden things. And so it will let you know when there's potentially secret places like this. Though this one is particularly striking. Now let me see if I remember the way. I will sell you Deku Nuts. 5 pieces for 40 rubies? No way. Oh. I still need bugs. Let's see. There's got to be some bushes around here somewhere. So I tried to do this before, but I needed bugs to do it. I wasn't quite quick enough for those ones. We'll see if I can pull off a little trick. The bugs are very quick about spreading. So let's see, now if I return to here... No thank you today. We can use this soft soil. So, I always like to... It's mentioned before in the spider house that the gold sculptulas like soft soil, and it's also mentioned that the bugs like soft soil to hide in. And so you can evict a spider by adding some bugs. And then it's also mentioned that you can plant magic beans only in soft soil. But there's a few other secrets in this very neat little spot. Forest stage. We are waiting to see your beautiful face. Win fabulous prizes. Well, I don't think I have a beautiful face. I do have a mask. Oh! They're very impressed. All of the young Deku Shrub brothers agree. You look exactly like our sacred forest totem. As an offering from us, please accept these Deku sticks. We will also enhance your carrying skills. Abracadabra. Alakazam. You can pick up many Deku sticks. You can carry up to 20 of them. Well, that was exciting. Aren't you guys most adorable things? See, I think the Deku Shrubs are supposed to be quite friendly. The business shrubs may be untrusting and shoot stones at you, Deku Nuts at you, but most shrubs are pretty nice. Only when the forest is nature is out of the way it should be, is when the shrubs turn red and go mad. I wonder if those two are actually less about being grumpy at me, but more about protecting that little spot. But I think there is one more person that we should talk with while wearing this mask. I also think this would make us look like Astolfo, which is what happens to people who get lost in the forest. Hi, do you think my face is kind of plain? It's just not very unusual. Is this what happens to kids who get lost in the forest? He seems unhappy to have no face. Hee hee, under that mask, aren't you that Corkery kid? Quite an unusual mask you have there. Hee hee, I like it. It made me look a little bit tougher. Why don't you give it to me? Okay, I'm gonna wear this all the time. He just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal. Go back to the mask shop and pay 20 rupees for the mask. The difference will have to come out of your own pocket. But at least our friend now has a face. Is this what happens to kids who get lost in the forest? He looks satisfied with his skull face. Well, isn't that great? My brothers really want this mask. Hee. We made his day a little brighter. And here's another patch of soft soil. I probably won't tend to these in the most efficient order, but I'll try to remember them when I can. Another spider down. Oh, and so am I. But before I head back up, there was a business shrub that we had not visited since the last time we saw him. Because last time we saw him, I did not quite have enough funds. I surrender. To make your quest easier, I can able to pick up more Deku Sticks, but it will cost you 40 rubies. Let's make a deal. Thank you very much. Pick up even more Deku Sticks. You can carry up to 30 of them. That'll certainly make the places where we need them much easier. With 30, it'll be quite difficult to run out. And while we're here, plant some more magic beans. Well, this has been really fun. I hope you have enjoyed it. I think this will be the end of this episode, but I hope to catch you in the next one. Have a good day now, y'all, and goodbye.